Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to The Topic, where we highlight Houston Community College, our students, our programs, and our reach into the community. I'm Dr. Darren Lamar Baskin. Welcome to the show. HCC student body is incredibly diverse. We're so proud of that, with a wide range of needs and goals. On today's topic, we'll look at 3 programs that may be just what you need. First up, we look at our VAST Academy with Sandra Peters, who is the VAST Employment Services Director. Hello, Sandra, how are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, we're excited to learn more about the VAST program, the students that you guys serve, and how we can better help to serve that student population. So just so everybody knows, what is VAST?
Well, VAST is a college readiness program. We provide academic instruction to students 18 to 24, and we're like a transition program. So our students are coming from high school, they're transitioning into college. So some of the students are taking our classes so that they can transfer over to traditional college classes. Some are enrolling for enrichment, and then some enroll with the intent of going to work. So we have work preparation classes to prepare them for the workforce.
Oh, that's amazing. And just, I've had the pleasure of actually working in the VAST Academy with those students. So I know exactly the amazing work that is done out of the VAST Academy. So congratulations on that. Just talking about the programming that you guys have, how long is the actual VAST program?
The traditional student will graduate from our program within 2 years. However, if the student, if they don't take a full load, like some college students don't, it could take a little longer than that.
Okay. And so when let's say you get a student who comes in and they decide to take one class a semester, how long would that student have to be in the VAST program?
Okay, so we try not to encourage that,
okay,
so that the students get a real feel of what the college experience looks like. So because we have many funding streams, we're able to support our students. And if a student comes to us with that particular scenario, we would open the doors of communication to kind of find out why. And so if they take one class a semester would probably take them about 4 years. So we try not to go that route because we want to get them transitioned into college classes as quickly as possible.
Okay, very good. And so after the students have finished the program, they've been through all the programming, they've done every aspect of the program that they can complete, and they get ready for graduation. What opportunities or what happens for them after graduation?
Okay, so we love seeing our students graduate from the program. So a lot of different things happen. I get excited when I talk about graduation. So some of our students, we transition, of course, to college classes. Some of our students enroll for enrichment. So we're connecting them with other resources that are out in the community. And for those students that come to us because they want work preparation, then we provide that. We do job clubs on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock, where it's a networking event where we come and kind of talk about what type of jobs are available and what they can do to apply for those jobs. And then they have the opportunity to sign up for one-on-one training where they sit with me or another representative, and we work them through how to apply for jobs, and then how do you follow up from a job once you've applied for one.
Oh, that's amazing. And actually, you bring up another great question, the opportunity for employment. The population of students that are serviced by the VAST program are typically the students that you probably won't see on the traditional employment trajectory. And so the work that you guys do with those students is more important than probably a lot of the work that is being done around our city, because you're taking students that are looked at as probably unemployable and you're employing them. And so I know that makes a big difference in your programming.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're very fortunate to have a very supportive employer base. So we work with a lot of employers who have actually come to us to express an interest in working with our students.
Amazing. I love that. Love that. And so does the VAST program offer any programs during the summer?
We do. We have pre-college courses that are happening at all of our campuses, downtown Houston, Spring Branch, and then in Fort Bend County at the Stafford location. And then we have an awesome partnership with Texas Workforce Commission where we do STEM camps in the summer. So we run those as well.
Oh, wow. Really quickly, tell us a little bit more about those STEM camps.
Well, the STEM camps are fascinating. So we have different courses that happen throughout the summer. We have Build a PC, robotics, they're working with drones. So each year we kind of build up on something else. We've done virtual reality. So this summer we're doing drones, we're doing another one, creative digital art. So we do a lot of different things like that through the summer.
Oh, Sandra, that sounds amazing. I mean, just the interest alone, I'm interested just hearing the list of things that you guys are offering. So sign me up, I'm ready.
Okay, we got you.
Amazing programming. And so let me ask you this, and I'm happy to even say this. I understand that there's an upcoming graduation. Tell us about it.
Yes, we do. Our upcoming graduation is April the 28th, and we're going to be graduating 46 students. So we're really excited about that. The parents get excited, the students get excited, even the faculty at all of the college campuses come out to support our students.
Oh yeah, I know it. I know it personally. I enjoy the VAST graduation. It's always a great day. It's amazing seeing students graduate just across the board. So if you had 30 seconds, tell us one thing that you really love about working with the VAST Academy.
You know, I love everything about the VAST Academy. I mean, not only do I work here, I have a son. My son graduated from the VAST Academy, so it's very, very personal to me. I love seeing our students grow, right? So from the time that they enroll and just their ability to interview, them coming in, not really kind of knowing what they want to do like a lot of college students do, to having a more concrete idea of where they're going to go in the future. So it's exciting, but then it's kind of hard kind of letting go because you're kind of moving them in different directions. But we're very fortunate because our students stay in contact with us.
Oh, that's amazing. And so this has been a great conversation, very informative. I have thoroughly enjoyed speaking with you. And thank you for taking the time to join us on the talk.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. When we come back, we'll learn about HCC's Weekend College.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
For more than a year, we have kept you informed with more than 500 remote episodes. But now we're back, bigger and better with more news and more guests. Join us live every weekday at 10 a.m. on Facebook and YouTube, and on HCC TV at noon and 5 p.m. You can watch from anywhere. We go where you go.
Well, welcome back to the topic. We're looking at programs that fit unique student needs, which brings me to our next guest. Dr. Jim McCleskey joins us to talk about the Weekend College. Welcome to the topic, Dr. McCleskey.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And the Weekend College, it sounds strange, but it works. So tell us, what is the Weekend College?
The Weekend College is a structured cohort-based program that allows students to attend central campus classes on the weekends. In fact, only on Saturdays, and still earn their degree in 2 years.
Oh, wow. So you're telling me that a student can take just classes on a Saturday and still complete their associate's degree in 2 years.
That's exactly correct. Yeah, we designed the program to be a hybrid program, so they're taking care of some of their assignments online. They have some components that they complete during the week, but only attend classes at our central campus on Saturdays. And yes, in just 2 years, they can complete their associate's degree, either an associate's in management or an associate's in business.
Wow. That sounds like something that I would have wanted to do when I was in college. To only have to attend classes on Saturday sounds like the perfect way to work, take care of family, and still complete your degree. So this sounds amazing. What type of students are best suited for the weekend college?
Well, any type of student that has something going on in their lives, as you mentioned, maybe they're working, maybe they have childcare responsibilities, maybe they are a caregiver and in a position to have to nurture others, where it's just really not feasible for them to go to class during the week. But they do have the ability during the week maybe to get some assignments done online or do some reading and homework. But they're looking for that in-person experience with our instructors. They want that interaction. They want to be able to be in the room with our instructors. And so we built a program to cater to those students specifically that would allow that really the best of both worlds, right? They're able to do some things online. They're able to engage during the week at a schedule that's flexible for them. But then on Saturdays, they can be with the instructors, be able to interact, ask questions, and really get that deeper learning.
You know, that's amazing, because when you actually think about it, and you think about, especially at Houston Community College, our student population, this seems to be a really good track for a big population of our students, because we have a big population of students that fall into one or even all of the categories that you just named. So the weekend college seems like it will be a great midpoint to be able to allow for the completion of a degree, but also at the same time give you the flexibility to be able to navigate your week, to be able to handle other responsibilities. So it sounds like it's an amazing, amazing program. If you could throw out numbers, how many students roughly are in the weekend college currently?
Yeah, that's great. So it's really hard for us to tell at the moment. Our cohorts, previously we had some complete cohorts going through. Thanks to COVID, we kind of interrupted our cohort program for a little while. We typically right now we offer students are taking 2 classes at a time, 8 weeks at a time. So they take 4 classes per term, and those classes are full. So we're seeing in our in-person classes, 22, 24 students per class across 4 students per term right now. But we certainly have room to grow that. So we're excited to talk to additional students about our program and maybe recruit some additional instructors to come in and offer additional courses as well. We have space available at our central campus to host additional classes, and we'd be happy to do that.
Oh, perfect. You read my mind. That's exactly what I was going for, to offer more students the opportunity for them to be able to get into the programming that the weekend college offers. So that's amazing. So going back to the statement you were making about the structure of the classes, how do you fit a regular semester's worth of learning into a once-a-week program? What does the schedule look like?
Yeah, it isn't easy, but we do it. So as I said, students take 2 classes at a time. The classes are 8 weeks, and they attend year round. So they'll take 8 weeks at a time, 2 sets of classes in the spring, 8 weeks at a time, 2 sets of classes in the fall. And then they also take 2 10-week classes during the summer. And so when we combine that a number of classes with those online assignments, that hybrid build, we get them a full year's worth of courses and learning done in attending just on Saturdays. And so, as you said, really convenient for the students. The students are also considered full-time. They are full-time enrolled HCC students. They do not have to enroll in a separate program to be part of the weekend college. They are regular enrolled HCC students, and they are eligible, because it is considered full-time, fully eligible for financial aid.
Wow. And actually, you took one of my questions, so I'm happy to hear that, because that's always a question when you get into taking that many classes in one semester, the financial burden that it could place on a student, and knowing that there's financial assistance out there is even more enticing for the Weekend College to be a great place to complete your degree. And so I like the format of the cohort model. Throughout a lot of different programming, we have learned that the cohort model works perfectly. It's a good segue between what the students are able to do within the classroom and what they're able to do online. And so we're happy to hear about the online component of it, the hybrid piece of it. Can you give us an example of what maybe the hybrid part looks like versus the face-to-face in class?
Sure. Yeah. So, for example, you might have a class where you have some reading assignments you're going to do through the week, and you might have an online quiz to take to verify that you've learned that material, right? You've mastered that material. But then on Saturday, you're going to engage in group activities with your fellow students. You're going to do teach-back sessions. You're going to hear mini lectures about the topics that you were reading about during the week, and you're going to be able to ask questions and dig into that material to a much greater extent with the subject matter expert instructor in the room with you.
That's amazing. Just having the ability to be able to do the readings and then come and have a discussion about the readings is a great format and a great model for students. And we were talking earlier about, enrollment and population within the Weekend College. If you had 30 seconds, Dr. McCleskey, and you were making your pitch to everyone out there, what would you say to them to encourage them to come and sign up for HCC's Weekend College?
Well, I would just say to people who are thinking about coming to HCC or maybe going back to school, maybe they've been out of school for a number of years, and they have a thought in their minds, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can come to the campus. I don't know if I can fit this into my schedule. I've got work, I've got children, I've got family responsibilities. Our program exists because, frankly, you can do this. We can show you a way that you can still have your life and those things going on that are vital to you and still be in college and still make progress toward your educational goals and still complete your degree, your certificate with us here at HCC. We built a program to help you do that. Please reach out to us and we'll explain how.
Wow. I couldn't have said it any clearer. And I'm not going to even say anything after that. I'm going to end our segment on that note. Dr. McCleskey, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing the information about the Weekend College. Let's get these classes back in. So I appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon again. And when we return, how HCC helps high-achieving students stretch even further.
Sometimes what you need just shows up. Houston Community College has your back, whether you're knocking out some basics or upping your game for a better job. Enroll today for spring classes and frame your future with HCC.
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to the topic. We're here looking at specialized programs for unique student needs. And we have a great program, the Honors College. It provides academically gifted students the opportunity to challenge themselves and their peers. And we are lucky enough to have Dr. Cheryl Peters here to tell us more. Dr. Peters, hello, how are you?
Hello, Darren. How is everyone?
Yes. Hey, we are happy to have you here. Welcome to the topic.
Thank you so much. I was a little nervous about getting in, but I finally made it. Thank you.
Hey, we got you, and we're going to take care of you, so welcome.
I'm ready to talk about my program. Ask away.
Very good. So, when in higher ed, you hear honors college, you hear that term used a lot. So for us here at Houston Community College, what is the Honors College and where is it located?
Well, the Honors College, it started at Central College in 2006, and there's still an anchor there, but we've added 4 more locations at the Stafford campus, at Spring Branch, at Northline, and at Eastside. And it was patterned after the Miami-Dade Honors College, which was considered to be the best in the country. So effectively, it's 2 things. It's a location, but it is really a cohort of high-achieving students who've shown their demonstrated potential, who study, learn, and travel together as a part of a cohort. So once again, back to that business of a cohort of people doing things together. Now, students do have to apply separately to the Honors College. They should apply to HCC first, but then there's a separate application. It's an electronic application, and it exists on the Honors College website. And it will ask for things like your high school grades, your test scores, the letters of recommendation, a writing sample, and after that, we do an interview. So we do want to stress to students that you do need to make the extra effort to apply to the Honors College, but the benefits are simply tremendous.
Oh, amazing. And with the expansion and moving away from the anchor College of Central and moving out, you're able to then allow more students into the program and more students with the opportunity. And yes. Again, the cohort model, like we're discussing, is there a maximum number of students that you will allow into each cohort? How does that factor in? What
we usually do is accept 25 students to a freshman class, and we hope to keep them the whole 2 years. And so every year we're recruiting a new freshman class, which really means we're working with students fresh out of high school or people returning to college who maybe didn't go to college right after high school. But our cohort group is relatively young. I will say that. They tend to be fresh out of high school students. Oh. So we're always recruiting and always working with high schools to try to get, students who really want something extra for themselves to get them into the program.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I love that. Is there a specific curriculum that's followed by the Honors College?
There is and there isn't. Most programs in an AS or AA degree have 30 hours of core and 30 hours of specific to what they're doing, either business or computer science or, chemical engineering, whatever it is. So the courses that we design as honors are the ones that everyone needs to take as part of a program. So the core courses, they do take as a cohort, but once they start doing their advanced courses, they will take effectively their electives to fit what they want to do, what degree they want to receive.
Oh, that's perfect. I like that because it also gives the opportunity for the students to integrate into the general population, yes. The Houston Community College student population. So that's great. I'm happy to hear that. So tell us, what are some of the unique opportunities for students in the Honors College?
Okay. Well, wait, I got a big long list here. First of all, they all have access to a lounge, an Honors College lounge, where they will meet and develop friendships with other people in their cohort. And that's very, very big. And then we do place an emphasis on leadership development with all these students. We want them to be campus leaders and to be leaders, even after they leave college. So through a variety of activities. So first of all, we give them many cultural opportunities. We take them to museums, both art and science museums. We take them to theater district events, whether it's theater, music, art, sometimes specialized festivals that occur around town. We ask them to participate in service learning, and we want them to get 15 hours of service learning to help others, because we believe that leadership is really about service. So the students have to volunteer in a formal way through different either jobs on campus. Many of them tutor, many of them work with the VAST department, tutoring students in the VAST program. Some of them are interested in health careers and will find volunteer opportunities in the medical center, but they have their own intake process. So you can't just walk into a hospital and say, I want to volunteer. You know, there's a very elaborate process. So there's many opportunities, and we try to help them to develop them, but that they should go based on their own interests. We sometimes do day trips, bus trips to either Austin, College Station, San Antonio. We'll rent a bus early, take them up, show them the various universities, sometimes the presidential libraries, the Capitol, and that has been a great thing. But the greatest benefit really for Honors College students are the scholarship opportunities and the Barnes & Noble book scholarships. So if you get accepted to our program, we are pretty committed to fully scholarshiping you. We do not want students to take loans in their first 2 years of college. We want them, you know, to benefit from other things that we can provide for them.
Oh, perfect. That's amazing. And so let me just say this, because you've mentioned travel a couple of times. We all know how important study abroad programming is. It's very important. So I'm going to ask you two questions and give you about 40 seconds to answer both of them.
Okay.
Where have you taken students before in your study abroad program? And then just name a couple of the places where students have successfully transferred to from the Honors College.
Okay. Well, first of all, we brought back a group of students from Puebla, Mexico and Mexico City just last week. So we're fresh off of study abroad. Most of our study abroad has been in Europe, and it's like London, Paris, Munich, Salzburg, Madrid, Barcelona, Arles, Florence, Rome, Venice, Istanbul.
Oh, wow.
We've gone very far. And we do have our students, they must have passports, or if they're F1 students, they have to be able to, you know, get a visa to get back in.
Well, Dr. Peters, let me stop you because we are out of time.
Okay.
It has been amazing talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us on the topic. For more information on this visit us at hccs.edu/podcast. For the topic on HCC TV, I'm Dr. Darren Lamar Baskin. We'll talk soon.